I'm here today with Beelzebub to talk about Mystic Circle and their new record, Hexenbrand 1486, out right now on Roar. So thank you very much for taking the time to talk about Mystic Circle. It's always a pleasure. We were talking off camera, and I was saying that if you guys continue to release albums at this rate, we might as well just put it on our calendars that every year we'll meet up and we'll get to talk about a new record.
Yeah, uh, as I told you before, yeah, I think for the next, no, no, the next album is already finished. For the demos for the next album are already finished, um, and also Morgenröte re-release is coming out in 28, and the new album in 3 years or something. But we concentrate on live now, live performances.
And I
So,
want to talk
but yeah,
about that. And I want to
yeah.
talk about that. But before we talk about that, let's talk about this record, Hexenbrand 1486. Can you share a little bit of the concept behind the record and the reason why you guys went with this concept and with this idea?
Yeah. Um, if you know us, we are always interested in mystical things, in against the church. And the idea to write about the Hexenhammer, the Malleus Maleficarum, um, was a few years by now, but we decided to do only 3 songs. That's a trilogy of this album. So an intro and an outro, and the last 3 songs are a concept together. Um, but many bands wrote about the Hexenhammer and the Malleus Maleficarum, and we tried to do it on a little bit other perspective. And that's the origin of that evil, and that's the author. We wrote about Heinrich Kramer, which wrote the the Hexenhammer, the torture, and against the so-called witches. And yeah, as you know, many thousands people are dying because of that bullshit. So yeah, and we dedicated this whole album um, to the women with black souls, to the witches out there, yeah, to the girls in metal, to the gothic girls. So because we are, you know, yeah, we are outstanding from this conservative society, and we want to do that album in that way. But only 3 songs and an intro and an outro, and the other songs is also stuff we are very interested in.
So when you look at this outside of the concept of the album, when you look at this record from a musical standpoint, perhaps more than anything else, what do you feel that it sets this record apart from the rest of the discography?
Well, it's easy to say. Um, as we talked in the past, I think it's the special Black War Beelzebub style which we developed when we started the band in '92, and yeah. But I think this album comes together. We did the best parts, or we did the style. We developed the style from Mystic Circle, from the comeback album, compared it with the Demon style, and yeah, improved it. It's like I think the album is has much more elements from typical heavy metal played in a disharmonic way. Um, Also, we use lots of samples, and of course, the main thing, we use 3 female voices and singers on this album, different, which played different characters. Also, yeah, we like to do concepts, so we played with the voices. Blackwar is singing, we are screaming, we have the deep growls, we have lots of classical heavy metal solos in it, we have lots of dark samples. Yeah, I think this album closes the circle with the other 2 albums.
It's interesting that you mentioned that because you guys, I mean you and we talked about it. You guys since the comeback album Mystic Circle, the self-titled record, You guys have released 3 records in 4 years. So where's all this inspiration coming from?
the I don't know. It's I always say when we come together, a good thing is that we are only two in the band. That means when Blackwar has ideas or I have ideas for a song, um, when we meet in his studio, we immediately record the songs. So you can guess when we meet, there is one song is finished. So and we are completely inspired. If you say to us, write an album within 4 months, we do it because we are focused on it. And I don't know, I think we have a special style created in that way, and we both go so deep as one in that theme that it's no problem for us. When I stuck somewhere, then he say, oh, come on, play this or play this, and he put the drums on it, and or vice versa. So as I told you, the next album is already finished in the demo status, so we can go right away to Niels to record it, but it makes no sense. We have to do a little time now between the albums. We can't release almost one each year, one album. That's getting boring to the supporters, and but the inspiration is there, and as long as the inspiration is there, we will do it.
Now, when you have an album like this, not this record, but I'm talking about the future record, considering that you guys already are at the stage where you have almost all the pre-production ready for it. Is there always a danger of when the time comes to record the record that maybe some of the stuff that you guys already did doesn't sound as appealing to you anymore, and you kind of have to revisit the whole thing? Is there ever a danger of that?
No, because when we go to Niels, then we have the opportunity to let the songs develop. You know what I mean? So, um, when you see the songs in the demo status, and when it's finished, the picture is fulfilled. We get so much inspirations when we come together and make the demos, but we also get so much inspiration when we go in the studio. So, and also you must say, um, we have exactly thoughts what we want to have, but we also have different artists, and we let them fully their style. We say, do this in that way, but we say, make it in your way. It's your art. You are part of this. We are not saying, we are Blackwall, we are Beelzebub, and we are, of course, we are the chiefs, but we are also fans. So if Kara or Sarah or um, another singer or musician we work together, we are fans of that of their art. So they have to bring their style also uh, in, uh, in
You
in
allow
in
some
our.
you allow some input. Let me ask you this: for on your own personal journey, the band itself. There's what happened in the first portion of the existence of the band, if you will. It's like almost like before Christ and after Christ. There's what happens before the self-titled record, Mystic Circle, and then the last 3 records. When you look at your own personal development as a musician, on which side of the scale do you feel like you've developed the most? On what came before Mystic Circle or on the last 3 records?
um, Of course, the first area, which to the Infernal Satanic Verses album, we were also very inspired, but it was completely different because we were complete chaos. We were fully in it as today now, but we were also like, yeah, should I say punks or rebellion guys, rebellion metalheads, and it was complete chaos. And but we did this great album, and we said, oh. I mean, when we look back, what we did, I mean, how can could we put this together in the old days? And now we are focused on it. There is no bullshit like chaos and no drugs or something else. We completely can um, we can how is it called? We love what we do, and we completely can live it now, without any stress or something. We are very calm. We say this, and we have a total plan what we should do. And yeah, it only this picture, not only the music, the visuals, the whole thing of Mystic Circle is now very relaxed, and yeah, we can enjoy it. Enjoy. That's that's the word. We can enjoy it.
Focus and enjoyment.
Yeah.
When you look at the studio time, because you mentioned that you guys have a very creative process leading up to the studio, but then when you get to the studio time still allows you to be very creative in what you're doing. Do you enjoy being in the studio? Do you enjoy recording, tinkering, playing with the songs until you get to that final product?
Yes. Um, um, it's we have when we write the demos, we have the time we need, and also when we go to Niels, we go once in a week in the studio, and then we have another week, or to we don't have 6 weeks in a row that we can push this thing, and then we have to be finished. It's done when it's done. Of course we must come to an end, because yeah, we have uh, it costs money, of course, yeah, but we also have I always say Niels is the third member of Mystic Circle when we go in the studio, but he's not. But he's in the he knows exactly what we want, and yeah, we enjoy it very much.
It helps you deliver it. So this album, for those that don't know, this record has the 100th song in the history of the band, Dance on the Wings of Black Magic. Uh, how much does that mean to you to have a record coming out in 2025 that has the band's 100th song in it?
Yeah, and it's the 10th album, the 10th studio album, the 10th studio album, and the 100th
The song.
song. Um, yeah, I mean, Black was said it to me, and I said, "Oh, great! Yeah, it's like, I mean, we had done something, we had worked something. So all over the years, I don't know. Not many bands can say they have written 100 songs. Or I don't know. Yeah, so yeah, but it's just a number, but we are proud of it. Yeah.
So when you guys were putting the song together, did you know that that song was going to be the 100th song? Did that bring extra pressure, or you didn't realize it until after the fact?
Black was told me that is the 100th song we wrote. Yeah. No, it was not. It's uh, we don't. Of course, we have a picture of this album and what it sounds, and it's always in our head. It's finished, so we exactly know what we want. Um, so it only could get better than we have it in the head, because when, for example, Caro is coming in the studio and she's singing on the songs, and we said, "Wow, that's better than we thought." And yeah, that's the thing. But we don't have of course we no, we don't have pressure, because we don't must live from it. It's not our job; it's our passion, and that's the good thing. But of course, we make our pressure. We want to do the best thing we can get in our thing, and that's high level production, high level songs. But that's, first of all, it's for us. We must be satisfied 100% with the product, with the layout, with the videos, with the music, with the lyrics, with the um, com um, with the composition of the songs. So yeah.
What do you feel that it's important for you in order for the band to continue to grow, to continue to develop, for Mystic Circle to be around for another 10 records? What do you think it's necessary for that to happen?
As long as the inspiration is there, and as long as we can do it, we will do it. I mean, we thought, or we said, we want to do 2 more records, and then we play live till we retire. but then as you know, Blackboy and myself has the same minds. So and he wrote me a WhatsApp and said, we do 3 albums. So you never know, people. Maybe we do five, maybe we do six. It depends. At the moment, everything is cool. We have some live musicians now. They are cool, and everyone in the Mystic Circle universe, in the Mystic Circle family, in our dark family, is really really cool. So we enjoy it, and why should we stop?
I agree with you. There's no reason for it. And
It's
you
our passion.
mentioned
It's our lifestyle. So
exactly. It's part of who you guys are.
yeah.
You mentioned the word live a few times. I want to talk a little bit about the South American Mexican tour that you guys are going to be doing in 2026. But before we do, you mentioned that you have live musicians now. So how does it work? Because at the end of the day, the two of you are the band. So when you're looking at having musicians that can play with you guys live, was there a screening process? Is there a prerequisite on what they need to have in order for them to be able to become Mystic Circle?
Yes. We always say we don't need someone who has a big name. We have a female guitar player now. We have a cool guy from Hamburg. And yeah, they fit. It's very, of course, they should play. They can play. That's the first thing. But I think for us, in every if we go in the studio, if we have the video production, if we have our photographers, all people who works with us together must fit in our character because we want to have a strong back behind us. And these two guys, we say, yeah, we don't, live musicians say sounds like they only play and then they go home. No, they should be part of the family. They should bring their spirit with us. That's necessary for us, of course. Yeah. So, and I think they will. Yeah, they are very passionate. So we are looking
So
forward.
so in 2026, you guys are going to be touring in South America and Mexico. How excited are you to take Mystic Circle to South and Central America?
Well, we take, first of all, we don't have the tour dates. The booking agency is working on it. We get an email now. We do a tour, of course, with another band because we say we are too small to get the headlining shows or something else. Mystic Circle is not so big at the moment to do this, and it makes more fun to have more people um, to do it with another band. So yeah, we played in Central America and in Mexico, and I must say we never played in South America, but we want to start there because the people are so passionate, and we want to start and kicking off the motor of Mystic Circle in a very very strength level. And I think it's a good rehearse for us to play for the people in. We have many fans in South America, and they always ask. And I mean, the booking agency have the chance. They have an office there worldwide. So why shouldn't we start this thing in South America and kick off the live performances in that? We are really looking forward to meet lots of people there. Yeah. But also, many people from Europe are asking, when you come, when you come, when you come. We have a big pressure, and we want to do it good. We want to do it. We, of course, we do it passionate, but we want to stand strong and do good live shows for the people. Yeah, it was our decision to start there because we are looking really forward to the audience of there. We hopefully get 8 till 12 shows. We will see, and then we try to get some festivals, all over Europe, and then we will see. Then we start to kicking Europe. So for the
There,
next 3 years, we have decided to play live before the next record is coming.
and
Not
remember,
in a row, but
there's always Canada. Canada is like the Europe of North America. So you guys can always come to Canada and play some shows here.
we wish book us. It's like You know, when we spoke about when Blackwell and myself spoke about touring, it was very important for us that we have a booking agentur who can book worldwide. And the Flaming Arts Agency, I think they have Belphegor and such bands, so they played in North America, and it's Mystic Circle never played in North America because not of us. We love to play for you guys or Canada, this. But it's very hard to get on tours because you must have releases, and it's how it is.
Yeah, yeah.
It's business, record business, and if you don't have a proper release, they don't want to book you. But it would be cool to play with Dark Funeral there or something else.
Yeah,
Um,
you mentioned Belfagor. They just announced a North American tour starting 2026 in February. So
okay.
so they're going to be in Canada in February 22nd. They're going to be in Toronto. So they're definitely yeah. I would be so nice to see you guys eventually here for sure.
Yeah, we as we say, we must have a start in the business, in the live business again, and I think then it develops. We are working on it, and yeah, I think there is a chance that we come because of that booking agency. There is a chance that we come to Australia, to North America, to Canada, of course. I would love to play in Canada. It's like you have a beautiful country. Like as I saw, I've never been there, but yeah, we want
We
to
would
play everywhere. So
we would
it's
welcome you with open arms.
super, yeah. But we have to meet in Europe maybe somewhere.
Yeah,
In
I travel to Europe a lot, so I
I
think
know,
there's a chance.
see,
I'm actually going to be in Denmark in the next week for some
nice,
shows. Not too close to you, but in Europe nevertheless. But
yeah,
next year I'm planning on being at Inferno and a few other festivals as well.
yeah,
So I am sure I'm going to see you guys at some point in time in
of course.
2026 at a festival. I'm sure.
We have to. I hope we get some festivals, man. But I think Mystic Circle didn't play it for 18 years or 70 years or 16 years. I don't know. So we we
Hey,
we
that's
get
another
some
great
shows.
reason to book you guys. It's been a
Yeah,
long time.
yeah,
People want to see you live.
yeah. And to me, I can speak about for Blackwall, but to me, the pressure to play live again is much more. That's a big pressure on me. Um, Not in the studio, not to write a record or something. That's no pressure. But to play live, that's for me. It's I don't know, because that's the first league. You have to stand strong, and push the songs to the limit and play it well. Give everything for the fans.
Well, you're going to have that warm-up tour in South America. That's going to get you all nice and ready. And then I think you guys are going to have a very strong 2026. And I'm
Yeah,
keeping my fingers crossed that I'll see you guys at a festival at some point in time.
yeah. I hope we meet,
Me
my
too,
friend.
me too. We've been talking
Yeah,
for, I don't know, 5 years now,
yeah.
6 years now. I think it's time for us to meet in person.
Of course, of course. And then we do an interview.
Yeah, exactly. Then we can talk in
Yeah,
person.
of course,
It'll be much better. It'll be definitely much better.
of course.
Beelzebub, thank you very much for your time today. It's an absolute pleasure to see you and
Yeah.
to talk to you as always. Congratulations on the record. All the best with the touring. And once again, I hope to see you
Thanks.
guys in 2026.
See you and enjoy.